in Australia, what you've seen of the Australian League throughout your career and your experiences playing against Australian players previously in the Premier League. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's been an amazing experience. It's not often that we get the opportunity to play against players and teams from Australia, so it's always tough because it's unexpected for us. So we have to approach the game with the right mentality, the right mindset, and like the boss said, we have to try and win the game. So yeah, hopefully we do that.
You probably might have heard of the MCG during an Ashes Boxing Day test. Do you know much about sort of the MCG in Melbourne in terms of the sporting nature of the city and how much we love our sport? And what are your thoughts going to be when you walk out onto the MCG with 60, 70,000?
Yeah, we spoke a little bit about it before. I think it's going to be an amazing experience, and like I said, it's a massive opportunity for us to perform against a team that we don't really know much about. So it's going to be unexpected to us, and also perform in front of fans that we don't get the opportunity to do so in throughout the season. So all the players are looking forward to it, and hopefully we give a good account of ourselves.
Just a quick follow-up, if I could. Do you get to soak in these matches, because it is something different throughout the grind of a Premier League season, and obviously you're here to do a job, but do you sort of get to enjoy these trips and get to see much, and how do you approach that other than obviously getting the things right on the field?
Yeah, I think that's a massive part of it. When you're travelling a lot and training hard, and the game at the end, it's sort of the thing that you're looking forward to. So I think it's definitely something to enjoy, and we can always take these experiences that we get from different places around the world and implement it in our games, and I think it'll be a big positive for us.
A lot has been written about your form over the last year for the club and country. You've got a new manager. What can Eric do for you as a footballer?
I think we can do a lot together. For me, it's a fresh start and something I'm looking forward to. I think the first two and a half weeks of training have been good. We've improved a lot. We're a lot fitter than we was last season, and also we're making mistakes along the way, so we have a lot of room for improvement. So I'm in a good place right now, and I'm just looking forward to getting more games under my belt and get ready for the season.
Just obviously nobody at Manchester United had a good year last year, but how have you got yourself out of the down moments, the difficult times? How do you overcome these challenges to get back to this fresh start that you're talking about?
Yeah, I think it's been a bit unnatural for me to have such a long break in the summer. I think I had just under 4 weeks, so I had a long break physically and mentally as well. So it's an opportunity to refresh and get ready to go again. And it's always the case with a new season, whether you win or lose. So I just use that opportunity to do what I've always done and just refocus.
Just in terms of your form, you obviously generated a lot of positive headlines throughout your career, and maybe the last 12 months is the first negative stuff you've had to deal with. Has that affected your confidence, or how have people around you supported you? Because clearly you have all the ability, it's just bringing it out of yourself, really.
Yeah, I think for me, I always say to myself, it's a lot easier to make mistakes in a team that's winning. So it's like the last game we won against Liverpool, but we made a lot of mistakes. So it gives us a huge space for improvement. And individually, it's the same thing. If you're making mistakes in a winning team, it's a lot easier to come back and improve. When you're losing, it's difficult because we're all sportsmen. We don't like to lose, so we have to just refocus and try our best to win the next game.